Hi, I'm Jenny. Thanks for joining me. Today's class is an intermediate class on Vinyasa as the way in. Now, those of us who practice Vinyasa yoga think of it as movement with the breath, which it is. The word itself translates to something like to place properly, so really nothing to do with the breath there. But TKV Desikachar brought this practice to us as movement with the breath, making yoga this moving meditation. What I really like about Vinyasa is that that movement helps you gently move into your tissues, your muscles, your mind. Rather than jumping into a pose, you have a chance to sort of wiggle a little bit into the pose, right? So those movements can start a little bit smaller and get a little bit bigger. So it's really not just about getting a workout or, moving, right? We do need to cultivate stillness, but it's through some movement that we can then later cultivate stillness, right? We need to convince ourselves, our minds, of the difference between those two things. So this class is designed to help you move inward, and I mean inward to the body, inward to the tissues, inward to the mind and the spirit. So let's begin. We'll start with some pranayama. Find a seat. Make sure that you're able to be up on your sits bones and that you can sit here for a few minutes. So you may want some padding underneath the knees if you have knee issues, etc. And you're welcome to do this in Virasana versus Sukhasana. Press your palms down on your thighs and straighten your arms. And reach the crown of your head toward the sky, creating length in your spine. Lift the front of your heart, but also lift the back of your heart so that you're not in a military way overlifting the chest. Breathe naturally here. Begin to relax your elbows. And let your collarbone be broad and the arms dangle down from that collarbone. Now bring your chin toward your chest, keeping your chest lifted, your upper back lifted, your armpit chest lifted. Now take a long, steady inhale and a long, steady exhale. Viloma 1. Take a somewhat sharp exhale. Inhale 1/3 of your capacity. Hold. Inhale to 2/3 of your capacity and pause. Inhale fully and pause. Long exhale. Inhale 1/3, pause. 2/3, pause. All the way up, pause. Exhale fully. Now keep going at your own rate. You don't have to go at the rate that I was speaking. It's hard for me to figure out, how long, when I'm speaking, how long to tell you to breathe in and how long to tell you to hold. The pause is only for a 1 or 2 count. If you feel lightheaded, lift your head back to neutral and breathe naturally until you feel okay again, and then come back into the pranayama. The next time you've inhaled fully, take your pause at the top, and then on the exhale, bring your head to neutral. And go back to breathing naturally. Stay soft in the inner corners of the eyes, across the cheekbones. Bring your eyes open. Come down onto your back. You may want a strap for this, so maybe if you have one, have it available to you. I'm not going to use one. In constructive rest, bring your right knee into your chest. Bring it out to the side a bit, toward Supta Padangusthasana 2. Lengthen the leg. We're going to bend at both the hip and the knee. So take an inhale first, and exhale, bend the hip and pull the knee towards you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the knee towards you. Pull the knee toward the shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, folding at the hip and the knee. Inhale, up. More at the hip, right? Working more of the bend at the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Now, keep the knee into the chest, and now we're going to bend and lengthen only the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Keep the left sole of the foot on the floor. We're working into those hamstrings, slowly, letting the vinyasa help. Now bring this right knee to parallel, knee right in front of the chest. Same thing, lengthen, inhale, bend the hip and pull the knee in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull the knee into the chest, bending at both hip and knee. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to bend. So this is almost like you're doing a lunge upside down. Now stay here with the knee into the chest. Lengthen the knee, inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now keep in mind, you don't have to go to your full range of motion because there's always another one after. You slowly build from your smallest range to a larger one. Bring the knee out again to Supta Padangusthasana 2. And now with this right foot, lift the inner edge of the foot and reach the outer foot of the away from you. And then opposite, pull the outer foot towards you, inner foot away. So you're rocking this foot side to side. Rock and rock. We're getting some movement at the ankle and foot here. Rock and rock. All right, place this foot down. Let's do the left leg. Pull the knee into the chest. Take it out towards Supta Padangusthasana 2. Lengthen at hip and knee, and then bend at hip and knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. I mean, obviously you're not lengthening that much at the hip, but you are opening that hip angle when you lengthen the leg. This time, keep the knee pulled in and lengthen just the knee. Lengthen and bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring this knee to parallel right in front of the chest. Lengthen all the way up. Let the thigh move away from your chest a little. Inhale and exhale, bend. Inhale and exhale, bend. Now, press through the ball of the foot here. Next time your leg is straight, flex the foot, pulling the toes towards you. Bend the knee into the chest and see what that feels like on the front of the left hip. Stay there, press through the ball of the foot. Did that put a little more space in the front of your left hip? Right. Lengthen and bend. Now keep this knee where it is. Lengthen the knee and bend. Inhale. Exhale. And if you keep pressing through the ball of the foot, you'll have that space on the front of your right hip flexor. And you can play around with that by flexing and seeing how that feels a little thicker on the hip flexor. Go back out to Supta Padangusthasana 2. Let's invert the foot, draw the inner edge towards you. Evert the foot, press the inner edge away from you. Invert, evert, invert, evert. Couple more times. Get some soft movement in the ankle. And now build a little bit bigger. Get a little more range. Last one here. All right, now lengthen out, reach the arms overhead in what Rodney Yee calls Tadagi Mudra, pond seal. It's like a mudra you're doing with your whole body. Pull your left knee into your chest, draw it over towards Supta Padangusthasana 3. Hold the outer left knee or thigh with your hand. Now, if this is difficult, you are welcome to use a strap for this. Here, first, press your knee into your hand so that you're engaging your outer hip muscles, your left gluteus maximus specifically, and evert the foot. So pull the outer edge of the foot towards you. Press the inner edge away from you. Press the knee up toward the sky. And then pull the inner edge of the foot towards you for inversion. And now let go of that engagement and draw that left knee a little bit closer to the floor, just a little bit. Let's vinyasa this. So inhale and pull the outer edge of the foot towards you. Press the knee up into the hand. Feel the outer hip engage. Exhale. Release that engagement. Pull the inner edge of the foot towards you. And with your hand, draw your leg a little closer to the floor. You may not see much there. Inhale and evert the foot. Press the knee up toward the sky into the hand. And then exhale, invert the foot. Pull the leg down a little bit. There doesn't have to be a big range of motion there. Inhale, press up into the hand. Exhale, turn the foot so the inner edge comes towards you and draw it down. One more round. Inhale, press up toward the sky. Pull the outer edge of the foot towards you. Exhale, invert the foot and draw the leg down. Come back onto your back. What you doing, P-Tweet? Other side. Lengthen the left leg. Pull the right knee into the chest. Rock onto your right side. Let the leg lengthen somewhat so that you have space to hold the back of your thigh, the outside of your thigh or knee. Now, draw the outer edge of the foot towards you. Press the knee up into the hand, engaging the right gluteus medius. Did I say maximus on the other side? It's the medius. I think I said medius. And engage there. And then invert the foot. Pull the inner edge towards you. Draw the leg down toward the ground. Stop pressing into the hand. Inhale, evert, and press up. Exhale, invert, and draw down. Inhale, evert, and press up. Exhale, draw down. A couple more times on your own. And this time, draw down a little bit more. Come onto your back again. Take that long stretch to Doggy Mudra. Pull the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Little rock side to side. Then turn onto one side and come up. Grab a blanket and place it across the center of your mat. This is to pad your outer hip. Come onto your left side and prop your head with your hand. Actually, you can lay all the way out. Take your right foot behind you. Lengthen the left leg. Inseam of the left leg is pointing straight up at the sky. Lift that leg up and then down, and then lift it up and cross the other leg underneath for Garudasana legs. Then lengthen both legs out. We can stagger the feet here. Lift up the left and down. Lift up the left, cross it over the right and down. Left, down, right. Keep going. So the idea here is that the first move is a timer or a drill for the Garudasana legs. In that, you're learning to engage your adductor muscles on your inner thighs to lift high so that you can get the highest cross that you can in the Garudasana legs, which will help you in the pose, help you get the second bind, help you bind stably. Is stably a word? Two more of these. They get to you after a while, don't they? Two more. Okay, let's do the other side. This time, stagger the left foot back of the right, lift up the right and down, then lift up the right, cross it over the left and down. Lift and cross. That's it. Lift and cross. And then when you cross high. Two more. You feel your core engaging when you lift both those legs? That's big. That's good work for you. Now grab a second blanket. If you only have one, that's fine. You can do it with one. This one is side twister. So in this one, same thing, I'm going to prop up onto my left hip here. Lengthen both legs out. I'm propped up on the forearms parallel to the short edge of the mat. Lift both legs and drop. Now spin toward the ground. You can prop with your right hand. Spin toward the ground until you're facing the ground. The legs are lifted. And then come back. Lift both legs, down, turn, and down. Lift and twist. It's not a spinal twist, but you are turning toward the ground. lift, twist. That's it. Two more. Last one. Whew. All right, let's do the other side. And thank God we only have two sides. Okay. Come onto that right hip. Forearm parallel to the short edge. Lift and turn down. Lift and turn. Lift and turn. This will help for when you plank, when you go on your vacations for planking, taking pictures of yourself in plank all over the place. I don't know if that's in vogue anymore. Lift, turn, lift, and turn. Let's do two more. Okay, pat yourself on the back for those. Those were some difficult exercises. Come onto your back again. This time grab your strap. You may want it. Pull your left knee into your chest. Bring it over to the right in like a Supta Padangusthasana 3. Now, you can use your strap over your foot here, and the strap will go in the right hand. Or you're welcome to hold the foot with your hand. So with this leg over here, evert the foot by drawing the outer edge of the foot toward you, pressing the inner edge away, and lift that left leg toward the sky, but your hold on your foot is going to stop it from moving. But you feel your outer hip working. And then invert the foot, pulling the inner edge of the foot towards you, and let that leg come a little closer to the ground. Evert, stretch it away, or push it away, outer edge of the foot towards you. Invert. Draw the leg a little closer to the ground. Evert, press away, inhale, exhale, invert, draw towards you. Inhale, press away, exhale, draw towards you. Inhale, press away, exhale, draw towards you. Come on to your back. You may do a supine Tadasana here to feel the difference between sides. And you may feel some loosening from those warming exercises that we did. Pull the right knee into the chest, strap over the foot. So you're on your left hip / bum. Knee is slightly bent. Now, invert the foot and press the leg up to the sky, but your hand doesn't let you move it. And then invert the foot, inner edge of the foot towards you, and draw the leg down a little closer to the floor. Evert, press away. Invert, draw toward the ground. Evert, press away. That's outer edge of the foot towards you. Invert, draw toward the ground. Inhale, evert, press up. Exhale, invert, draw down. Come on to your back. Drop aside. Take your supine Tadasana again. Check in. Long stretch, arms overhead. Now, you're in constructive rest. Take your left arm over to the right And with your right hand under grip, hold the outer left upper arm. Now, we are going to pronate the hand by turning the palm away from you and lifting the palm up toward the sky. And then supinate the hand by turning the palm toward you and trying to lift it up toward the sky, or turn it up toward the sky. And at this same time, draw your arm closer to the ground. Inhale and turn the palm away from you, pressing the arm a little bit up into the hand. And then exhale, turn the palm toward you and draw toward the ground. Inhale, pronate, press up toward the sky, just like we were doing with the leg. Exhale, turn, supinate, and draw toward the ground. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, in and down. Draw that arm down. Inhale, up. And exhale, draw the arm down, turning the palm up. Stay here, draw the arm a little closer to the ground. Now we're going to slip the right arm underneath the left into eagle arms, Garudasana arms. You are welcome to hug if the Garudasana arms are not available. Gently lift the elbows a little bit, just slightly, toward the sky. And feel how tight that braid is on the arms. Release the arms out to the T. Take your right arm over toward your left. With your left hand, underhand grip the upper arm. Now turn the palm away from you and press the arm up into the left hand. Exhale, turn the palm toward you and up, and draw the arm a little closer to the ground. Use the strength of your left hand here. Inhale, turn the palm away, press it up. Exhale, turn the palm toward you and pull the arm down. Inhale, pronate and press up. Exhale, supinate, draw down. Inhale, pronate, press up. Exhale, supinate, and draw down. Stay here. Draw down a little bit more. Now we're going to slip that left elbow underneath the right and come into Garudasana arms. Feel that nice tight braid. Draw the inner upper arms toward each other. And then gently reach the elbows toward the sky. Just a little. Release the arms out. Turn to your side and come on up. Come on to all fours. So that you know, I have a wrist injury, and so I pop up oddly onto my hands when I'm on all fours or in plank, but you would be flat on your palms. Inhale, cow pose, chest forward and up. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Inhale, cow, spread your toes out. Exhale, cat and round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A couple more times. Walk your hands forward a couple inches. Tuck your toes. Down dog. If you like to pedal, go ahead. Spreading your toes. Starting to move into the body every little bit, right? So any little bit of movement, any little bit of a different position can help you move into your body. So you feel now your hands on the ground, base of the thumb, pressing down. Armpits are long. Rib cage getting longer. Hips drawing back. Knees lengthening, toes spreading. Look forward at your hands and walk forward, feet to the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, hands to hips. Come on up to stand. Tadasana. Feet can be together or hip width. Broaden across the collarbone. Gently lengthen from the center of the palm of the hand through the middle finger through to the ground. But just gentle with that. Soft gaze, straight ahead. Feel the weight on your feet. Is it all on the outer edges or the inner? Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Swan Dive, fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend the knees and take your right knee back to a lunge. Take your right knee down to the ground. You can pad with a blanket if you need. Inhale, up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Go back to down dog. Come forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin down to the ground. Flatten out. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, low cobra. Reach your big toe back. Exhale, down. Long inner thighs. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Motion getting bigger, cobra getting bigger with each lift. This time, go back to down dog. Long armpit. Spread the toes. Rock side to side from the inner ball of the foot to the outer. So it's not going to be a huge visual piece. But we're taking a little movement here to slowly move into the body. Come to stillness. Inhale, come high on the balls of the feet, look forward at the hands. Take your right leg in between your hands. Knee down, inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Take left knee back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra, or upward facing dog. If you're an up dog, lift that heart forward and up, bring the hips down, broaden the collarbone. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high on the balls of the feet. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Hi, Petrie. Inhale, up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, walk or jump to down dog. Come forward to plank. We're going to cat-cow between a rounded plank, like so. This is the rounded plank. And up dog, but in up dog, we're going to keep the toes tucked. All right? So inhale to up dog. Lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine to the rounded plank. Let the head come down. Inhale, up dog, lift the heart. Hips go down, and you're lifting the lower abdomen a little bit up toward the heart to give you support in the low back. Round the spine, exhale. Inhale. Should we call that up cow? Exhale, plank cat. I like that. Inhale, up cow. Exhale, plank cat. Inhale, up cow. Exhale, plank cat. Down dog. Whew. Those are pretty serious. Come down to the knees. Child's pose. Take both hands to the right side of your shin. So you're going to have to lift your chest a bit. Both hands to the right side of your right shin. So you're in a twist and a forward bend. So you are rounded. Take an inhale. And exhale, drag your hands a little to the left as you twist a little to the right. And let your head come down into the forward bend. Inhale, let the chest lift on the breath. Exhale, drag the hands to the left. Isometrically, that is. Inhale. Exhale, it's like you're trying to push the floor to the left. Don't be too fierce here. Inhale. And exhale. We're moving gently into the body today. Come back to the center. Hands over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. It's like you're trying to drag the floor to the right as you turn your chest to the left and come down to the fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold and twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back into down dog. Come high on the balls of the feet. Step your right foot in between your hands. Bring your left knee down. Again, you may want your blanket underneath your knee. Walk your right foot over to the right as though you're heading toward lizard. Take an inhale and exhale. Move back toward a runner stretch, lengthening the right knee and folding over in between the legs. Inhale, come forward. I'll call that Anjane lizard. Exhale, back to runner stretch, lizard. Inhale forward. Exhale back, let your chest come down, head comes down. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Come forward now and heel toe that foot back to parallel. Same thing. You can use blocks here if you need. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whatever helps you move more inward towards your body, mind, spirit. That's what we're looking for. So if that means blocks, that means blocks. Forward, stay forward now. Inhale, swing the arms up to the sky, circle them around back and down. Inhale up to the back bend, exhale down and forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, hands down, go back to down dog. High in the balls of the feet, step your left foot forward. Heel toe it out to Anjane lizard. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. Now, heel toe back to parallel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Think of working from your smallest range of motion, heading bigger and bigger each time. Come forward, stay here, arm circles. Inhale, lift, and go back. Inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale, now draw your inner thighs toward the midline of the mat to stay upright. That is, to not fall over. Inhale. And exhale, last one, inhale. Hands down, down dog. If you like to flow through, come forward. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. High in the balls of the feet, step your right foot in between your hands, left knee down. Take your right arm straight out to the side, your left hand a little closer to your right foot. It can be on the floor or a block. Inhale. Exhale, turn open. Inhale. We're turning just the spine here. Exhale, turn open. Inhale, down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Come back down. Heel toe that right foot over to the right, to the lizard. Now with the left hand, reach back behind you, and we're going to move on the transverse plane. Swing it forward so it's staying horizontal, and then bend it at the elbow and hand in front of the eyes. Inhale, reach back, follow the hand with your eyes, come forward, pull it in front of your eyes. Inhale, go back, exhale forward, inhale, and exhale. Now take your left hand down to the ground, way out to the left. Turn onto your outer right foot, right? Lift the inner edge up. Flex the foot, take the right arm up, and take a nice stretch here for your side ribs. Come back down, place the hand down to the ground, come off the knee and back, and go back to down dog. Slowly moving in, I can feel it. Can you feel it? Come high in the balls of the feet, step the left foot forward. First, the revolved lunge. Take the right hand close to the left foot, the left hand out to a T. Inhale, exhale, twist open. Inhale, exhale, twist open. Inhale, and exhale. Twist that thoracic spine. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, now lengthen your spine from pelvis to head. Exhale and turn. Bring that hand down, move the left foot to lizard. Take the right hand back, look at it with your eyes, come forward, and pull it in front of your eyes. This is like Dracula when he sees the sunlight. Open, and here. Open, and pull it in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Take that right hand down, bring it way out to the right. Turn onto your outer left foot, lifting the inner edge up. Open up with the left arm up, and get that nice stretch up the left ribs. Keep the right foot awake back there. Come back down, down dog. And if you like, flow on through. Come down to the knees, sit in Virasana. Sit up on either a blanket or a block, or 2 blocks, whatever you need. The feet to the outer hips. Arms out to a T. Let me angle. Arms out to a T. We're going to work dynamically with Gomukhasana arms. So first, take the right arm up to the sky, left arm behind you, reaching the hands toward each other. Out to a T. Left arm up, right arm behind you, reaching hands toward each other, and open. Inhale. Exhale, Gomukhasana arms, right arm up. Exhale, open. Sorry, inhale, open. Exhale, arms in. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, Gomukhasana, we're switching sides. Inhale. Exhale. So this is an attempt at moving the shoulders without help from the other hands right into the pose. And my hands are not grasping. If yours do, that's fine, but mine are not. What I want to work is rotation at the shoulders. And that doesn't require a bind. All right, shake the arms out a little bit. Come on up onto your feet. We're going to put some of that Sukha Padangusthasana 3 work into action here. Take your right hand, I'll mirror you. Take your left hand on a wall. Lift up your left leg, so the one that's closest to the wall. Lift that up. Bring it over to the right. Hold the outer knee with the right hand. Draw the leg across in front of you. Evert the foot so the outer edge of the foot comes towards you, inner edge away from you. Press the leg into the hand. And then invert the foot, lifting the inner edge towards you, and draw the leg further across the body. Now, evert, inhale. Invert, exhale, draw it closer. Evert, press into the hand, inhale. Exhale, invert, draw the leg across the body into Garudasana. And then take your arms up. So if your left leg's on top, it'll be your right arm on top. Garudasana. Now, use your inner thigh muscles to draw the thighs in closer together. Use your outer left hip muscles to draw the knees a little closer to center. Use your outer right hip muscles to keep you balanced. So both outer hip muscles are moving outward. Inner thighs are moving inward. Elbows go slightly forward. And then you start to round into the cat back. If you like to use your point of focus, go ahead. Let your head come down somewhat. Your eyes can still look forward. Now slowly come up, unravel. Nice work. Other side. Right hand on the wall, Tadasana. Right leg up and cross it over to the left. Hold the outer knee. Evert the foot, outer edge towards you. Press the leg into the hand. Invert the foot, pull the leg a little further over. Evert, inhale. Invert, exhale, pulling that leg further. Invert, push the leg forward. Invert, pull the leg towards you. Bend the standing leg. Wrap that leg around into Garudasana. Even if you don't get the second bind, that's fine. Use your inner thigh muscles to draw the legs together. You've got right leg on top, so it's going to be left arm on top. You can do hug arms or Garudasana arms. Use your outer hip muscles moving outward. Imagine you're trying to get those outer hips to move further away from each other as the inner thighs come toward each other. And then you sit down a little deeper. You spread the toes of the standing foot. You round forward. Stay with me. Round forward. Shoulder blades come away from each other. Use your point of focus. Chin comes down. Eyes can still look forward. Outer hips moving out. Inner thighs moving in. Inhale up. Unravel. Yeah. Nice work. Come back to your mat. Well, you're probably on your mat. I had to move so that I was on the wall. Come down to all fours and into down dog. You may want a blanket or two for this. I'm going to pull mine over here. Bring your left leg forward to pigeon. So the left heel is right under the right hip or close to the right hip. It can be a little further forward if you want, but I'm not looking for anything. I'm not into that parallel to the front edge of the mat thing. Now you may want to prop underneath your left hip here if necessary. Let's bend the right leg, hold the right foot with the hand. You can do this with a strap as well. Draw the foot a little closer. Now inhale and draw the foot away, lengthening the arm and lifting the chest. Exhale, bend the elbow and draw the foot closer. Inhale, draw away to a Dhanurasana leg. Exhale, draw forward to a Bekasana leg. Inhale. Exhale. Get that quad stretch. Inhale. exhale. Now stay here, draw that foot in. If you can, move your right hand to the inside of the foot and draw that foot even closer. And maybe now you can work that right foot into the crook of your elbow. I'm right on the edge with this one. Sometimes I can do it. Lift your left arm up to the sky, reach behind, and maybe you can bind. Turn your chest forward as best you can. Left elbow goes up to the sky. Right elbow pulls toward you, and you lift. And release. Whew. Okay, other side. Come into down dog first. Now, if you're falling off balance, I would use the blankets. I mean, normally in pigeon, I don't use the blankets, well, I don't always use the blankets, I'll say. But I really need them to stay balanced when it comes to this pose. All right, so your left knee is directly behind your hip. Your right heel is in front of your left hip point. Bend your left knee, hold the foot. Inhale, reach the foot away. Open up that left side of the chest. Exhale, draw the foot closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw. Inhale, lengthen. This time we're going to keep it pulled in. Draw it in a little closer. Can you move your hand to the inside of the foot? Draw that foot a little closer. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this side. See if you can work that into the crook of the elbow. Reach up with the right hand. Bend the elbow. Reach the hands towards each other. That's it. Keep lifting up. I'm using my right hand behind my head. Lift the right side ribs. And release. This is often called mermaid pose. It's not a pose that's in light on yoga. Down dog. Let the lower back lengthen here. Come down to the ground. Bring your legs around in front of you. If you're tighter in the hips or the hamstrings, sit up on a blanket. Pull your right foot close up to you, your right knee out to the side. Now, if you don't have any SI issues, this pose will be okay. If you do have SI issues, it depends on how bad they are. For one thing, you could stay straight forward without twisting open at all. You would stay straight forward. If you really have trouble hurting your SI joint all the time, sacroiliac joint this is, then you could open up a little, but you would go right in between the legs when we fold forward. Okay? So, assuming you have no issues, let's open up that knee a little bit more to the side. Pull up so that you're above your heel. Your butt's off the floor and you're above your right heel, and then you start to sit down behind the heel. Behind the heel. That's it. Now, swing that right arm over to the left. We're trying to line up the chest and the kneecap. Obviously, that's not quite natural, so we're just moving in that direction. Take an inhale, let your chest rise, and on the exhale, fold and twist a little bit more to the left. Inhale, let the chest rise. Exhale, and twist and fold. Now, press forward with the ball of the right foot. The left foot. Press forward. It's going to help you get a little more space. Inhale, exhale. You have options here. Your hands can be on the floor, on the shin, with a strap, or around the front of the foot, interlacing the fingers or grabbing hand to wrist. In any of those cases, you inhale and let your chest rise on the breath. Exhale, twist and fold. See if you can ground the top of the left thigh, the femur bone. Ground it down. Slowly come up. Lengthen the right leg to Dandasana. Bend the left leg. I'll angle so you can see me. So you have your options here, or you could go in between the legs, or you can open that leg up all the way, lift the butt up, act like you're going to sit on the heel, but instead sit behind it. Swing the left arm over to the right, grasp, inhale, press the ball of the foot forward, exhale, fold and twist. Inhale, exhale, fold and twist. Inhale, exhale, twist and fold. See how I switched it up there? Inhale, exhale, turn and fold. Nice. Grasp any way you like. Draw those ribs forward. We're sliding them forward like a roller coaster goes forward on a track at the beginning of the ride. Elbows go gently out to the sides. Walk your way upright, Dandasana. There are a couple of ways to move into Gomukhasana. I'm going to show both. I'm going to show from the front, actually. I'll show from the front. All right, so one is take your right leg out to the side, turn it out, bring it underneath the left, and the foot goes to the outside. You may need your props here. I need blankets or blocks. Then cross your left leg over into Ardha Matsyendrasana, and then you could heel toe this leg over until that foot's to the outer side of the hip. Now, if this is really difficult, you can lengthen that bottom leg, in this case the right, and work here or here. Again, sitting up on blankets will help. All right, so let's do that side. Go ahead and fold in. Now, the other way in, if you prefer, is to come up onto the knees, cross the legs high, and then sit down in between. Okay. So we're pressing through the balls of the feet. The toes are bright though. Take the arms out to a T. Left arm up to the sky. Bend right elbow behind. And you can work for the clasp or use your strap. Press your head back into your right arm. Open up that armpit a bit. Reach the elbow toward the sky. Toes are still bright. And then you fold forward. Gomukhasana. Cow face pose. Toes are bright. Back of the neck is released. Inner thighs draw inward. Sits bones move backward and down. Lift the right elbow to come up. Release. Dandasana. This time, take your left leg out to the side. Pull it underneath. Cross the right leg on top. And if you like to come forward like I do, you can do that. Seems like I just get into a better position that way. But I know for a fact that not everybody feels that way because I see my students not take that option all the time. We're all different, isn't that beautiful? Spread the toes a little bit. Don't flex the feet, but spread the toes. Arms out. This time left arm up, right arm behind. Reach the hands toward each other. If you can bind, fine. You can use a strap or just work. Head back into the left arm. Broaden across the right collarbone. Come forward into the fold. Release the back base of the skull. Toes are still bright. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Make your way upright, lifting that elbow up. Release, Dandasana. Come down onto your belly. We're going to work, just stretch the calves a little bit. So reach the big toes behind you. Legs are hip width. Reach the big toes long behind you. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Feel those tops of the feet on the floor. And then dorsiflex the feet, pulling the toes under, tucking the toes, and then press through the heels so that the knees lift off the floor. And you get a little stretch in the calves maybe. And then press through the balls of the feet until the toes are pointed again. Reach the big toes back. And then pull the toes towards you, tucking them. Press the heels back. Press through until the toes are pointed again. Now come flat out on the floor. Take your right hand out to the side. Lift your right leg up, bend it, and rock over to the left like you're heading toward Wild Thing. Get a stretch there. Come back to the center. Take the right forearm in front of you, left arm out to the side. Lift the left leg, bend, and rock over. Whatever feels best to you with the arms, I guess. And come back. Hands on the ground, press up. Bring your legs around in front of you. Sit in Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall. Prop on your hands behind you. Set your drishti out in front of you so that your chin is neutral. Eyes can drop down a bit, but the chin is neutral. Now walk your hands back just a hair. We're going to lift up into a back bend here. Press your feet down, lift up, open up the chest, broaden the collarbone. Hips come down. Take those feet out in front of you. You may want your blocks here. So now we have a long Baddha Konasana, a long diamond shape. And come down, and I'm going to use a block to place my forehead on. Touching the forehead to something really calms the nervous system. There's so much enjoyment in the exhale here. Press your hands down to walk up. Come down onto your back. Have your strap with you. Have a block with you too, actually. Hands next to you. You can hold the sides of the mat if you want. I like to do that. Lift the hips up into a bridge pose. If this is a lot right now, you're welcome to prop yourself up on the block. The block would go right under the sacrum, right under the bum. Now you can stay here or interlace your hands underneath your back. I like to stay here and really open the chest up, broadening the collarbone, lifting the hips up, relaxing the back of the neck. Slowly let your hips come down to the ground. Take your strap, lasso over the right foot. Sorry. I'm a little disorganized with my strap today. Lengthen the left leg on the floor if that doesn't bother your back. Maintain your lumbar curve here as you slowly draw your right leg toward you, pressing through that ball of the foot to open up the space on the front of the hip. This might feel pretty good after all the work we've done. Both ends of the strap in the right hand. Externally rotate the leg and bring it out to the side and up toward the shoulder. Keep your left sits bone or your left buttock grounded. Bring this leg back to center, bend it, take the strap off, put it on the left foot, right on the ball of the foot, lengthen the right leg, maintain your lumbar curve, and draw your left leg a little closer to you, pressing through the ball of the foot to open up the front of the hip. Do your best to ground the head of the right femur, not the head, but the top of the right femur. Turn this leg out and bring it over to the left. Keeping right bum grounded. Flex the right foot, but press through the ball of the left. And breathe into the whole chest and abdomen. Bring this leg back to center. Strap off, set that aside. Knees into the chest, a little rocking side to side. If you like happy baby, go ahead. I want to set up for Supta Baddha Konasana here because that is going to facilitate the inhale and provide for rest at the same time. So you can use a bolster if you have one. If not, use your blankets. Your blankets can be folded, if you have one about that size. I fold it in thirds. And you can, if that's high enough, you can just use that, or you can use the second blanket on top. So this here is about 6 inches wide, but anywhere 4 to 7 inches wide is probably fine. You can place those there. Have your blocks. I'll show you the bolster setup in a second if you have a bolster. You can pull this right up to your low back, or you can leave some space, whichever feels best. Come down onto the back. Set your blocks up so that they're holding up your thighs higher than what your max is, right? So not a stretching pose. And then you can reach up and grab the top of your top blanket and bring that under your head so that you have a little bit of a lift of the head, a little bit of Jalandhara Bandha. And then the arms lay next to you, palms face up. And you can feel how this lifted position of the chest allows for an easy inhale. Stay there if you're using that setup. If you're using the bolster, then you would take that vertical on your mat and take your blanket for a pillow. And the height of the pillow is really whatever your preference is. I would say don't overdo it if don't lift it higher than you need to, but do lift it as high as you need to. Does that make sense? So soles of the feet together, knees apart, thighs fully supported, and then pull that blanket down underneath the head. Palms face up. if you have a lot of lumbar curve, as I do, here I leave some space between my sacrum and the bolster because I don't want to overbend my low back, because that's been an issue for me. And then I end up uncomfortable afterward. So whichever way you're propped, rest down onto the props. Notice what this is doing for your inhale. And that's all you need to do. Notice what it's doing for the inhale. Everything softens. The muscles of the face, the forehead, the temples, the chin and the throat, collarbone softens. It's naturally broadened by your props, so you don't need to do anything. Arms are released, supported by the floor. If they're not easily supported by the floor, put blankets underneath them. I'm showing a supported arm here if you need to look. My other blankets are being occupied by Go-Go, so I can't show both arms. Keep drawing the attention inward. Body, mind, spirit, inward. Drawing toward the soul. Your thoughts are flying around. Corral them like you would children. Draw them in. Tell them to settle. And every time they get up again, bring them back in. Get them to settle. You can stay here or move into Shavasana, supporting how you like in your Shavasana. If you like the chest lift, you can stay on the prop and do Shavasana that way. top leg. Make your way up to any seated position. Hands to heart center. As these hands come to the center, think about how you have moved inward with your body, your mind, and your spirit. Using a tool of Vinyasa brought to us by our lovely practice of yoga from the lovely culture of India. Thank you for joining me for class today. I hope that you feel like the breath is coursing through you. I will see you next time. I wish you peace, joy, and love. Bye-bye now.